Dear people of God, as I had already hinted at in the introductory remarks, the calendar goes to the end, almost to the end, and it is meet then that our liturgical readings guide us along that path so that we think about the end time or where we will have the final rest, that is heaven. This morning I could do some census. Who doesn't want to go to heaven? You have to be showing the congregation sometimes that they know that I'm not preaching to the wind. Who will make it to heaven? Who wants to go to heaven? So we still have people. You are shy about heaven. You are shy about going to heaven. Who doesn't want to make it to heaven? So everybody wants to go to heaven. But you know you will die. You know that one you don't want to hear it. There are two kinds of people that we have to be so much careful of, or people who we have to fear. Those people who are deceptive and those who are liars. You think they are all the same, but they actually are brothers, they are twins. I don't know why my MTN number, I don't know. I will just be there, then I will receive a call, especially when somebody sends me some momo. Then I will receive a call, and I'm calling from MTN, and unfortunately, they will be speaking Tree. Meanwhile, even the listening, you say press 1 if you want to hear English. That's not how it is. And then you will speak Tree. I said, no, I can't speak Tree. Then you turn it to some locally manufactured English, Ghana. Then, so this young man, I don't know what man, old man, I don't know, called me. Then he said, he accidentally sent some money into my account, so I should check it. Then I asked how much. He said 800 cedis. And then actually my account balance didn't even reach that time. It was in 2 digits. 2 digits, yes. So anything less than 100 cedis. So he said I said I didn't receive. So no, I should check it. So I should enter my PIN. I said, what PIN? He said my Momo PIN. I said, so I got the line, so I quickly have to play along. So I forgot my PIN. You can never forget your PIN. He was really you can never. I said, I've forgotten it. He said, no, just enter the PIN. So I'll hang up, I'll call back later. Eventually, he still called. To my utter dismay, he called in about just less than 2 minutes. He called back, have you entered it? I said, I've forgotten my PIN. So you can never forget your PIN. Then I said, I know you, and I've been dealing with you. I've been around for a while. Then he started insulting me, my mother, and all that. My dear people of God, scammers have the kind of effrontery and boldness that I don't know where they get it from. And we are almost, I hope everybody gets hurt when people lie to us or when people deceive us. When deception and lying settles in, trust is broken. And when trust is broken, relationships turn sour. And I hope nobody would like to be a friend to a confident trickster or somebody who lies. Yes, because somebody who lies is also a thief. Because when a thief steals your something, he would like to justify why he has to take it. In today's first reading, Amos the prophet, I hope we all heard about the reading. We heard it, right? Yes. Amos the prophet leveled his prophetic message against unfair businessmen and women of his day, especially those of them who meted out injustice to the poor of their time. He prophesied that their end will never be good because they have dragged people and their legitimate privileges under their feet. And because of this, the nemesis of their action will crumple on them or will end up with them and catch up with them. These people were the very rich merchants of the time, and they doubled as the leaders of the community, much so because of their status in life. So their wealth gave them that status in society that they doubled as the leaders of the time. Because of their, if it's a money talks, so because of their affluence and their how renowned they are in their businesses, they were at the helms of affairs of the community. And they were extorting from the people who had to sweat genuinely. How do they do that? They wouldn't give them their due. They wouldn't pay them their wages. They wouldn't give them what is commensurate to the tax that they have, or the sacrifices that they have for them. And they went in for cheap labors. If there's something called cheap labor, I don't know how labor can be cheap. But in our mind, we classify labor or human work according to white collar job and what?
Blue.
Hello?
Blue.
White collar job and don't say black, it's what?
Blue.
It's blue collar job, yes. So that if somebody always goes with a suit and tie, oh, this is a white collar job, and somebody who is a fitter, we say that he's almost closer to a madman. A fitter or mechanic, you say he's almost close to a madman. Or is that not it? We see them and then you have to run away. Unfortunately, this is how society, as at the time of Amos, had been segregated. But not all that glitters is not gold. I remember I said, when I'm doing reverse in my car, I'm always remembering something. I was reversing one day and I saw a gentleman in suit and he said, come. So I neglected my side mirror and I was always listening to them. And before I realized, coconut tree gata. Then he said, yes. Now, so I went to assess the thing later. And the bystander said, this man is a known madman in town here. But you see, I got, swept away, carried away because of his appearance. So appearances are never one. So these people, they were the creme de la creme of Amos's time, but they did all that at the expense of the poor and the marginalized, the widow and all that. And God said, no, this can never happen in my time. Because God is a God, the father of widows and the orphans, the marginalized, those put aside or at the periphery. But the story about the people of Amos's time, is it different from our time today? No. Unfortunately, those of us who call ourselves Christians, we find these in our life. We are never far from the ill of the society of Amos, especially in our business affairs and how we do or we transact businesses without mercy or without kind-heartedness. The gospel continues in that tangent or on that tangent from the first reading, and Jesus gives places before us a parable that we can actually relate to. He brings this so that he can teach us some lesson. So if we don't take time, we may miss the lesson and go by something that we think Jesus was proposing. He was talking about this man who was at he takes care of a master's business, just as we also employ people. And I say, whatever had happened in biblical history, it is not alien or foreign to us. Nothing that we do here on earth is strange to the times of the Bible. So like we employ people who may not be our relatives to man the affairs of our business, it came as a report to the owner of the business that this young man who is your steward, who takes care of your business, is never true. Maybe because of how he deals with the business, people, and how he missed it out, people got the report and they came to give the master. And he calls him, he invites him, and then, I've heard enough about you. So you will cease to be my worker. So turn your accounts, and then we call it quit. And this man sits down. Dear people of God, self-knowledge is enlightenment. He knows himself. So he describes himself. Nobody describes him. He tells himself, now the time has come for me to lay down my tools, even without myself willing it. And here I am. What will I do? He said, I am a lazy man. You heard him, right? He said, I cannot dig. I cannot sweat. I don't know what to do. I cannot dig. And then he has some kind of pride. The accounts, they have a way of saying, oh yeah, yes, stubborn, proud, or something like that. How do you say it? And then say again. Oh, help me now. My tree doesn't come on Sunday, I told you. Me and you, we agreed on that. Yes. They said the poor man has some pride. Oh, how do they say it? Say again? Oh, yeah, is stubborn, proud. Yes. So, you know, some people, they show that, oh, yeah, even though I'm poor, they are very stubborn and proud. So he said, well, I'm ashamed of even going to beg. I can't beg. Oh, look at me. How people know me. You know, some maid servants and our caretakers, they can flaunt their throat. They can throw their weight about. You think that they are the masters themselves. They will drive your car with servants like that. And so when everything is taken away, then you have to come back to zero. And they say, no, I can't face this thing in society. So what should I do? Then this is what Jesus wants us to associate with. Because he knows the master's debtors, who created them the debtors, he himself created them debtors. So he calls them one by one. You two, what did you owe my master? Oh, 100 bags of maize. Okay, sit down and write 50. The master doesn't know about it because he is the one who does the daily business. So, okay, write 50. And for all you know, it is actually 50, but so that he can get some trouble, he added that 50 to make it 100. So is he losing? No, he's only taking off that which is his illegitimate profit. But at the end of the day, he will turn in what? The exact amount for the master. Then he calls another one. What do you owe my master? Oh, I owe him 200 tubers of yam. Okay, sit down and write 180. So the 20. So that before the debtors, oh, this is a very good guy. This is very kind. This guy is so good. Because not everybody wants to pay debt. Or is that what it is? As you are here, you are looking fine. You are even in debt with some people. Some people came here even with borrowed wigs. You know that? Even the salon, they couldn't pay the hairdresser. So as they are passing, they have to change the both want to pass. Don't pass here today. We are passing here today. You understand? The women are sad, so I don't care. God is good. We all borrow something, okay? So before these people, before they will see that, oh, this young man, oh, he's very kind. So that on the evil days, he concludes, so that in evil time, when eventually I have no house, no shelter over my head, nothing to wear, these people can accept me in, because they will say, oh, hang go, hang come. You have been favorable to me. You have been kind to me. And they may even what? Look, he is even, we call it gaslighting. He would even eventually gaslight them, because they would think that, oh, maybe he cut off the bill. That is why the master had sacked him. So they will feel so, that kind of self-pity and remorse. Then they will accept him. Oh, because of me that he was thrown out. Is this man not smart? Hello? Is he not smart? And this is what Jesus is telling us, that if children of this world, men and women of this generation, can be astute and smart as this, to buy comfort and a place for themselves, how I wish that the children of light, you who follow me, can be as smart as this in spiritual things, so that you can buy for yourself an eternal dwelling where money cannot buy. So, dear people of God, our reflection this morning, as I team it today, be honest for heaven's sake. Be honest for heaven's sake. Because of heaven, you do your businesses with clean sheet. There will always be people who we will employ. How do we treat them? There is somebody in your house, is not your biological son or daughter. How do you treat him or her? If you shield your children, and that maid or whatever, somebody, your sister's daughter or son who is with you, will do all the business, will do all the affairs, all the chores, the nemesis will catch up with you. Your children will grow up, and they will have to sack the daughters. They have to be going for leave in your house. Not genuine leave, because they can't cook. All they know is what? Indomie. The Indomie too, when you do it, diarrhea. Even at your age, you don't know how to prepare tea. As in tea. I'm talking to your daughters. As in what? Tea. They can't prepare it. You are saving them. Oh, you are saving them. No, you don't have to. Now everything is made easy. Now the okra that mommy will chop so that even sometimes you have some bruises here. Now they've chopped it on the market for us. Everything blender is there. Everything quick. Now I'm told that they add sugar to this in Katenkwan. They are here. They are watching me. They are also here. They add sugar to this food. We are eating things, oh man. We are eating things. Everything is now easy. Very easy. You will not see a young lady go to the market and buy more money. You know what is more money? Now be and cook. Everything quick. Dead fish, they put it and they say it's quick. Onga, Maggie, which ones? Call them. Don't be shy, call them. And by they are calling, we will know them. Call them now. You see, they will never call them. So everything is so easy. And you can't, even in the easiness of the soft life of life, you can't teach your children. But the other person's child who is with you, you are maltreating, you are like the people of Amos' time. And if you are with someone who is other than your parents, somebody who has employed you, and you think that this is the time for me to make wealth, God is watching you. Some businesses are on their knees because people are not truthful on other people's business. And Jesus is saying what? If you cannot be trusted with other people's things, how would they give you your own? So you are a storekeeper for somebody, and then you too, you have a kiosk corresponding or parallel to hello. You have a kiosk, the bigger one is what? Supermarket for somebody, and you are also having a shop somewhere. Hello. Is that it? Ghana, unfortunately, that is what we are facing now. Then you empty here and come and do here. We are robbing Peter to pay Paul, like this man. Where are we going? Honesty in Ghana now. What is happening to us? Surprisingly, or should I say, unfortunately, Christians are so known in this. People mount the TV screens, and in their nomenclature, in their profile, they will probably say, I am a Christian, and even the West is, I am a Catholic. I worship as so and so. But when we look at you, what example are you giving to us? So that they will say, oh, I for Catholics, that everything goes. Like seriously, because of your words, unguarded times, unguarded activities, your dishonesty, people are saying Catholics there, everything goes. Does everything go with us? No. That is where we teach everything here. I am not perfect. I am dishonest in my dealings. So the self-assessment is, how am I as a Catholic priest? How am I in the affairs of the church? Do I act it facially? Artificial. I don't say artificial. Do I say everything is permissive, is okay, just because it will compromise my stance? Do I identify with only the people who are powerful, who are rich in the church, at the detriment or the neglect of those that are like my mother in the village? Have I lost it, or I'm getting it together? And even in our church, sometimes our eloquence, sometimes our talents and dexterity make people vote for us unanimously or nominate us for certain positions. Do you make your position a possession? Are you losing it, or you are making it? This is a time for reflection. This Sunday is for the reflection for you and I. Be honest with yourself. There is somebody whose wage you shouldn't hold on to. Give it out. Dear Catholic, leave it. Give that which is due to someone. Give it to him. Even those who are not working, they are sitting on fat allowances, and Ghana is going. Or is Ghana not going forward? Hello? We are here, and we are condemning people, Galamsey, Lagamsey, if the journey is Lagamsey, if it's Galamsey, and all that. And we are condemning them, but they are the very people who are in our churches. You think they are pagans, they are Muslims, they are whatever. They are Catholics. Those in the Galamsey pit, they are Catholics. And on Sunday, they will dress and come and put the fat money in the collection bowl. And now, who am I to know that this is Galamsey money? That's why we don't want it. Hello? Even the money you have brought this morning, do I know whether it is from National Weekly Lotto yesterday? Some banker to banker you have won, I don't know. It is not my duty. But it is the heart. Be honest for heaven's sake. Dear people of God, dishonesty never pays the way. Let it be true to ourselves. Let it be genuine, sincere, because sincerity pays. The glory and the pomp that comes with dishonesty is just short-lived. It's just ephemeral. At the moment, it's fine. But will that lead you to heaven? It is our prayer that we should always have in mind what Jesus says. We cannot serve both God and wealth. Jesus is not condemning wealth. Even we are here now, it is all because of money. You know that we are called, but it's because of money that we can hear me. Or is that not it? Money bought these things. Or is that not it? Money bought the instrument and all that. Yes, Pope says what? The Catholic Church cannot be run on rosary beads, Hail Mary. Hail Mary cannot build the church structurally. But we are talking about relationships, spiritual relationships that can lead us to heaven. So money is good. So I end up with saying that our life should be like the fishermen. When you go to the seashore or the yes, over there, you see how they are in their canoe. And as they are paddling the canoe, they will paddle only one side like that, and then they go. Is that not it? Only one side. Is that it? Oh, both sides. Yes. Why wouldn't they paddle only one side? So as Christians, we are in this world. God placed us in this world. We are not in heaven yet, but we are in this world, and we can make it. A little of spiritual things, a little of the physical things, a little of the spiritual things, a little of the... Then our lifeboat is what? Is going. But when we are saying, what will happen? What do you? May God help us. Amen.